Hey there, I'm Kyle, and this is Sir, my Baja street dog, turned full-time adventure buddy. After separating from the Army in early 2023, I hit the road full-time in my 2023 Subaru Outback Wilderness, towing my 2022 Taxa Outdoors Cricket, chasing epic views, unforgettable experiences, and the freedom of nomadic life. Now, welcome to Season 3 of That Guy Outdoors. From rugged trails to hidden gems, from campfires to unexpected detours, this is real, raw, and unscripted adventure. If you're all about life on the road, exploring the wild, and seeing where the next turn takes us, you're in the right place. Let's dive into this week's episode.
Picking up where we left off, Tara and I wrapped up our mural walk in Jax Beach and headed north to St. Mary's, Georgia, to catch the ferry out to a spot that's been on my list for a while, Cumberland Island. Cumberland Island is Georgia's largest and southernmost barrier island, over 17 miles of undeveloped shoreline and 36,000 acres of wilderness. It's home to wild horses, armadillos, and even loggerhead sea turtles, with no cars and limited visitors allowed daily. It's one of the few places where you can truly unplug and step into a landscape that feels frozen in time.
Well, hey everyone. So out here, that was a great sound if you heard that in the background. I'm quite sure you probably did. That was a crack. Hey, there's Tara. She's already got the beer. I'll grab mine in a minute. Anyways, we're out at Cumberland Island. We came out to camp for the night. Not a backpacking kind of camping, and no cricket, no van, no nothing. We just brought the tent out. It's gonna go over here. We're gonna set the tent up, and we're gonna enjoy ourselves. We'll take you guys around the island in a little bit. We'll see you in a little while. Cheers.
Once we landed, we hiked in, set up our camp for the night. While we were getting the tent ready, we got a surprise visitor. An armadillo decided to check things out and hang around the site for a bit. After camp was all dialed in, we set out to explore the island, starting at the beach. We found a giant horseshoe crab shell washed up along the shoreline. As we made our way from the beach inland towards the Dungeness ruins, the trail cut through a dense, swampy stretch of the island. Spanish moss draped the trees, and the air was thick with that wild, untamed energy. Just off the path, we spotted an alligator lurking in the murky water, a reminder that Cumberland's beauty is as raw as it is real. Then kept wandering deeper inland to see the wild horses and the old ruins of the Dungeness mansion. Cumberland Island has a ton of history, from the Timucua people to Spanish missionaries to Revolutionary War troops, and eventually the Carnegies, who built massive estates like Dungeness in the 1880s. Today, it's protected as a national seashore, where nature has reclaimed what was once grand and opulent. We wrapped up the day with dinner by the fire and crashed out under the stars. The next morning, it was coffee by the tent before packing up and catching the ferry back to the mainland. Once we got back, Tara and I hit up a couple local breweries in Jacksonville. Always fun checking out the scene and meeting folks in each town. The next morning, we decided to take a walk around the charming streets of St. Augustine, a city that wears its history proudly. First stop, the Castillo de San Marcos. The Spanish fort has stood watch over the bay since the 1600s, built from coquina stone and still solid centuries later. It's the oldest masonry fort in the continental US, and just walking the grounds you can feel the stories held in those old stone walls. St. Augustine's got a vibe that's hard to explain, but easy to appreciate. From the fort, we strolled across the iconic Bridge of Lions, a drawbridge that connects the historic district to Anastasia Island, named after the marble lion statues that stand guard at its entrance. This bridge is just as much a piece of art as it is a piece of infrastructure. We even had to pause for a sailboat gliding underneath, a reminder that everything moves a little slower in St. Augustine. And that's not a bad thing. After crossing back over the bridge, we made a sweet little stop at Peace, Love, and Little Donuts, a funky retro shop serving up some of the best mini donuts around. Of course, Sir got his own special treat too, because adventures taste better with a little sugar. To close out the day, we headed over to the Conch House, a local favorite right on the water, with its island vibes, pier top lounge, and fresh seafood. It was the perfect place to unwind, great food, good drinks, and a view that reminds you why you chase this lifestyle. Another epic week in the books. As always, thanks for riding along. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a mile. Until next time, keep exploring, stay wild, and stay weird.